Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. Firstly, let me wish you all a happy and healthy new year. While waiting for the motorcycle season to begin this spring, I would like to share a few highlights from the early days of my motorcycle tours to Norway. That will include footage I haven't broadcasted before, but I think still worth watching, covering 2014 to 2016, and as you will see, riding different bikes. The trip in 2016 ended in a kind of brutal way, when I got a little off-route and crashed the bike on a very narrow mountain road. Luckily with only minor injuries, but a total damaged motorcycle. You'll get the story. Back in 2014, when I had my first BMW R1200 GS, the 2008 air-cooled model, we decided to combine the riding with some hiking. More specifically, the Preikestolen Ridge in Jotunheimen National Park. Jotunheimen, the home of the giants, with its more than 250 mountains of almost 2,000 meters high. Preikestolen is one of Norway's most famous mountain hikes, and each year around 30,000 hikers enjoy the breathtaking view from the top of the ridge. You can drive to the small settlement Geirangerfjord, from where you can take the ferry to another small settlement and enjoy a 6 to 8 hours hiking back to Geirangerfjord. The year after, in 2015, on my 2014 BMW R1200 GS Adventure, we did a 4-day trip, traveling from one place to another. Lots of kilometers every day in beautiful weather. The route we traveled included the spectacular Trollstigen, one of the most famous Norwegian scenic routes. On this road, even the bravest can feel the adrenaline pump through their veins. The Trollstigen route is indeed highly recommendable. Another amazing scenery is found at the high points over the Geirangerfjord, which is one of Norway's most visited tourist sites and has been included on the UNESCO World Heritage List since 2005. The fjord is 15 kilometers long and is approximately 260 meters deep. When you're traveling in the mountains of Norway, you will sometimes run into surprises. In this case, a closed tunnel which forced us to a substantial detour over the mountain. In 2016, the year where I was forced to change my GS adventure due to a crash en route to Lyseboden at the bottom of Lysefjord, started out in a much more pleasing way. Like we did 2 years earlier, hiking over Besseggen, this time we wanted to visit another of Norway's spectacular but also much visited tourist sites. Preikestolen, the pulpit rock or preacher's chair, is a steep cliff which rises 604 meters above Lysefjorden. Atop the cliff there is an almost flat top of approximately 25 by 25 meters. Every year more than 300,000 hikers hit the trails leading up to the top, where a stunning scenery of the deep blue Lysefjord and nearby mountains await. Among the more prominent visitors I should probably mention the famous American actor Tom Cruise, aka Ethan Hunt, hanging on to the edge of the cliff with only 4 fingers, fighting to avoid the 604 meters drop. Tom Cruise introduced the world to Preikestolen in the movie Mission Impossible Fallout. On the third of our 4 days trip, we were aiming for Lyseboden, a small town at the eastern end of the Geirangerfjord. What makes this ride special is the small narrow road over the mountain and the spectacular climb down through lots of curves to the town itself. Unfortunately, I didn't manage it to the serpentine road before I crashed the bike. A simple driver's mistake, not taking the circumstances in consideration and not respecting the condition of driving on gelatin roads, ended up as deserved. Luckily, with only minor back pain and 2 dead legs after a roll over the bike when it hit a big rock near the road. That was an unpleasant farewell to my Beamer, which ended up total damaged. As you might have noticed from my other videos on the channel, I rather quickly got back on the horse. With excellent support of my insurance company, the old Beamer was replaced with this brand new 2016 model, which has been a loyal travel companion since then. Now it has got a new owner, and I'm looking forward to new adventures on my new 2021 model of this great bike. I hope to see you soon again on the channel. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and hit the bell to be notified when new videos are uploaded. Until then, see you and drive carefully.